Dobrodošli u igru The Shapeshifting Detective. Igru u kojoj moramo otkriti, znači, ubojstvo. Jer eto, radi se o detektivskoj igri. A mi smo, znači, shapeshifting, znači možemo kao promijeniti oblike, recimo to tako. Da možemo otključati neke dijaloge, tajne dijaloge i onda tako valjda riješiti misterije oko ubojstva. Pa da, nešto malo sam igrao čisto da vidim da li mogu pokrenuti igru i eto, mogu ju. Pa da, tako da eto, sada ćemo ju pokrenuti i malo istraživati ubojstvo. Malo ćemo biti detektiv. Pa krenimo. Starting a new game will erase your save data. Znam to. Dobre. Idemo. The Shapeshifting Detective. Tu bi moglo biti dosta dijaloga, tako da ću ja onda šutjeti. Da i ova igra, znači, ima stvarne likove.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Kao što sam rekao, biti će hrpetina likova.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Stvarnih likova, znači. To mi je genijalno. Znači šta, možemo šutjeti i možemo pitati tko je to. Dobro. Who are you?
Exactly. Rewind.
Premotaj. Zašto? Ima tu neka kvaka. 100%. Shapeshifting Detective. Created by Linda Cowles.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old
Ili
Dorota
možda sam
Shaw.
trebao šutjeti.
Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Ajmo vidjeti. Očito sam trebao šutjeti.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Da. Keep your mouth shut. Znači šutjet. Fail.
You know why you're here, don't you?
Šta, ne mogu šutjet? Yes or no? Da ili ne?
Then humor me. The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking?
Pojma
You
nemam
have
o čem
one
ti
job.
govoriš.
Don't get caught.
Nemoj biti
Do you think you
ulovljen.
can do that this time?
Šutjeti ili reći da.
It's a rhetorical question.
Ups.
You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now. Understood? Understood?
A šta, trebao sam odgovoriti?
Splendid.
Dobro. Da,
If
ovo je
someone so
praktički
much
kao
as
film
sniffs that you're different,
napravljeno.
you'll be deprecated.
Deprecated.
We expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news, August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her
Zanimljivo.
missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house. The carpet's priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
As long as it takes... I'm not sure. Koliko god je potrebno i nisam siguran. Idemo s ovim.
That's fine. It's yours for as long as you want it. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
Visitors.
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet.
Murder.
Yes, the murder.
Ubojstvo.
You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you? Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Just finishing.
Ko si nam pak ti? Idemo ovako.
Yeah. It's a big place. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
I'm Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Ajde, može.
So, what's your question, Sam?
Are you guilty? A nećemo biti baš takvi. Idemo s ovime.
The Fool. I'm going to see a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam?
Da.
Enjoy the journey. But remember, not everything is winnable. I'm in
Slažem se.
room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
Last on the left. To će sve utjecat na priču. 100%. Da. Moglo bi biti tu hrpa mučki i svačeg nečeg takvog. Igrica i svačeg nečeg. Ajde idemo s
Good.
ovime.
We're neighbors. Just knock if you need me.
I knew what to do when the dream started. I was able to prepare, get some clothes together, do a bit of reconnaissance. I couldn't count on being so
Turn the
lucky a
radio,
second
go to your
time.
room, hail a
Still
cab.
tore my head apart when the beast came through. I tried to defy the beast a couple of times, but I learned pretty soon that it was futile.
To jest, ajmo
I've had to
čuti šta
cut
govori ovaj
myself
radio,
off
možda
from
je
any close
bitno.
relationships if I wanted
za
to have any
priču.
kind of worthwhile lifestyle. A steady girlfriend or a wife is out of the question. I simply cannot afford to have anyone around when the beast wakes. Casual relationships have foundered on this rock. You won't let anyone get close to you is a phrase I've heard more than a few times. It's true, and of course, I will not tell them why. There's no predictable pattern to it. Years can go on quietly, but I once had to feed the beast twice in 6 weeks. I usually get about a week's warning, so clearly holidays are out. I dare not be anywhere where I don't know the ground well. Work was difficult, so I went freelance as soon as I could manage to earn enough to make ends meet. Then at least that worked out pretty well. Programming
ne
makes me
znam
good
baš.
money. I can work from home and
Neka
no one misses
ostane.
me if I drop out of circulation for a week or two.
Idemo u sobu. Soba broj 4. Da, za sada sviđa mi se ovaj stvarni život. Da. Fora je ovako malo igrati jednu malo drugačiju igru. Koja je doslovno stvarni svijet. Dosta lijepa soba. Leave shifting locked.
Yard. Deep in shadow, under dark walls with a shuttered double door.
I'm
Just a
hella
drunk
cab.
taking a piss. I stagger into the killing
Visit
ground.
chief.
For a moment,
Visit
I think
guest
the footsteps
house.
are going to pass, but
I'm a chief.
and if
Good, you got my message. Chief Inspector DuPont. I wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs?
Da.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam, that's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it, but I need
Lijepa
proof.
cura.
It's the
To jest
tarot
djevojka.
Yes. Keep up, Sam. That's the girl who was murdered. Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up. It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something. That's why I didn't take it seriously. Because things, I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Naravno. Nope, I'll try.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
Dobro, to mi se čini fair. Help me out, where's my badge and gun? Idemo s ovim.
Do I have to spell it out?
Da.
I'll make your problem go away, or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork.
Šta se me neki problematičan lik?
Your old town? The problem?
Ne znam.
Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Ajde, dobro. Tell me about Dorota. Do you have an alibi for last night? Where was Dorota killed? What can you tell me about Violet? And E. What do we know? Idemo s ovim.
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigation?
Ja, dobro jutro.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself. Don't read the paper, do you?
Ne.
Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner, we got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m. Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I?
Pa moram sve
Okay.
pitat.
I
Kad
was
već ima
here, and there are
ponuđeno.
video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
Da, čini se da će to biti malo i komičnih situacija.
Born here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
Ništa. Šutit ćemo.
Look, if it's about the pills, I already know. In her bedroom, she was naked, strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this.
A, znači ne smijemo pričati o zlatnom novčiću. A, znači to će znači samo ubojica. Mislim da bi trebao negdje bilješke zapisivati, jer ovo je takva igra. Mislim da neću sve moći upamtit. E pa da. Zapisivat ću ja te stvari negdje. Definitivno. E tako, zabilježili smo to. Pa, to je
Then,
to.
when she opens her eyes, it's not her. So, it's almost the person who's dreaming is trying to project onto the other person that they're closing themselves
Ajmo,
off.
guest house.
But then they're realizing they're doing it themselves.
You know, Poe, I think you're actually getting a lot better
Visit
at this.
Violet, visit Bronwyn,
Obviously, once
visit...
again, Alex, thank you very much for
Rain,
sharing this one with us.
Lexi,
I would love to talk about this one in further detail
Twin
because
Radio.
actually it's dealing with something that's quite
Michaela Kane.
emotional because
I'm
the image...
I
Violet.
assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
Da. Nećemo ni ovo spominjati njoj. To nije baš uljudno. Valjda.
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
Zašto si mi ti sumnjiva? Ne znam zašto, ali...
Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they? Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
Da, malo si mi ti sumnjiva.
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend. Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already. They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually. Because they may have killed someone.
Da.
It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
Zvuči odlično.
It's not the first time I've harbored killers, Sam. I'm sure it won't be the last.
What were you doing last night? Chief DuPont said you are taking pills. Nećemo to. To jest, ajde, ako ostane, možda i hoćemo.
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember. But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
Sad si mi još sumnjivija. Sad si mi još sumnjivija.
I've driven by it, never actually been in it.
Ajmo ovo tu, da vidimo.
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person.
Pa ako uzimaš tako nešto, pa moraš znat šta uzimaš. Clozapines for...
I don't know, Dr. Sam, you tell me.
Opened the gates of madness and experienced the beast's feeding
Ajmo
frenzy.
kod Bronwyn.
Sam, is it? I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
Ne. I have some questions about the murder. How did you predict the murder? Where... Da.
Chief DuPont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise. I didn't. We've only been here 2 days. I understand it's suspicious me being a stranger in town, but it's the truth. We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team.
How did you predict the murder?
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
Can't you ask who... Da, tko je ubojica?
Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know.
I
In
idemo
my
ovo.
room, reading. I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Saved you? You didn't leave your room all night.
She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
Ja, budem. You think... da.
I said the book was trashy. Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy.
Dobro.
Headed for the takeaway kebabs and dog meat curries.
Ali
The
za
Cuba
sada mi je
Draggle tarts stand in
Violet
doorways offering their
najsumnjivija.
tawdry charms without
Ponaša se dosta
conviction.
čudno. Ajmo
You must be
Kane.
a new guest. Or you're burglaring us. I'm Rain, by the way.
Rain. Kane. Bože.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way. So it's cold showers from there on in. It really bugs me.
Što znaš o Doroti? Kako si? Da. Ajmo od početka.
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
Do you have any connections to Dorota?
No, not at all. You're completely barking up the wrong tree there.
Da, to bi ubojica rekao.
Spoken like the true killer, posing as a detective, trying to frame someone else for the murder. We did a reading, a group reading, actually, with a special tarot deck. You get it piecemeal, not everything in one reading. The last one we did showed a young woman being murdered. Young, talented, probably red-headed.
Dobro, ajmo s
Mercury,
ovime.
it's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck.
Da, mogu li vidjeti, tako je.
I don't have it at the moment.
Tarot
Bronwyn
taj.
has it. I was in my room. Praying, actually. I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
Zato što ne vjeruješ u njega. What do you believe in?
I don't believe in anything. But I also believe anything is possible, so... it's a conundrum.
I usually get about a week's warning, so clearly holidays are out. I dare not
Da,
be anywhere
Kane. Kak sam to
where I don't know
Kane
the ground
pročitao?
well.
Bože. Lexi.
Hi, Sam, is it? Come on in, make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
Habla español.
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Vidi se.
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
Baš i ne. That, the devil, the happy squirrel.
Nah, the devil's cool. The tarot one, I mean, not the actual one. I'm not a devil worshipper.
Ja, dobro, to je uvijek dobro za znat.
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost. Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
Kako dobro poznaješ Bronwyn? Why did you come to August? What were you doing last night? I did more
She's
too.
like my big sister, so pretty well. No,
Dobro, ajmo
the
s
cards
ovime.
told us to. Well, the cards in Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
Eto ga, malo kasnije, jer napisao sam da je Violet najsumnjivija za sada.
No. Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do. I didn't say job. I said job.
Ne, rekla si job.
Okay. We make a cheese obelisk, a chop, and depending on the shape of that chop, we get
Ti si
different
se
answers
malo
to questions.
zapetljala u svoju priču. Da, upravo to. I know you're lying.
No, you
Šta
don't.
kriješ? Šta kriješ? Šta kriješ? Da.
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails.
Da, ti si tu isto dosta sumnjiva. Can I see your nails? Can you prove it?
No, I mean, yeah, I've already cleaned it off.
Naravno. Naravno.
My hand. Beast drinks in his life force as it spills out, greedily lapping it like a cat at pool of spilled milk.
Da,
A
napisat
great
ćemo da je i
warm surge of
Lexi
energy
dosta
courses through
sumnjiva.
me, just a trickle of the stream the Slayer is drawing in. The broken body crumbles in my grasp. He has fouled himself. I can smell the shit mingled with the hot blood. I toss the body away, expecting it to
Nevino
flutter in the
sumnjivo,
air, the torn
jer za
wrapper
sada
of a toothsome morsel.
i mi je Violet prvi
The
pik,
ecstasy fades, recalling me to the
a ona je
coldness of
sva
the
nekakva,
night.
ne znam, smotana,
Time to get out of
uplašena,
here. Not running.
nervozna, tako
That
da,
draws
ko zna,
attention.
možda i ona nešto
Walk
krije.
briskly and purposefully away from the broken heap in the shadows, a long walk.
No, to je to.
One bus.
Dobro,
A thin drizzle mists the street light.
ajmo
I
onda
pull my hood
u
closer, seeking anonymity, meeting
moju
no
sobu.
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
A, sad možemo biti jedan lik od ovih tu. Čini se.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Dobro nam došao. Return to Sam. E sad, da li da idemo sa ovime? To jest ne, ajmo postat ona. I
Hi.
idemo kod
I'm Bronwyn.
Lexi.
I'm Bronwyn.
Dobro,
memory of the assault grows hazy.
jer one su
I
kao
long to
najbolje
sleep myself, but everything must be put in order.
prijateljice, tako nešto.
The clothes I wore.
Ron, are you okay?
I'm not okay.
I'm not okay.
I'm okay. I'm not okay. I'm okay. I'm not okay.
Well, if you're worried, I should be worried. Why are you worried? Should I be worried?
Are you worried?
Only if you are. This could go on in circles for a while. Let's just keep cool and stay in our rooms.
Battering a victim with my walking frame to feed
Da,
the
ajmo
beast.
posjetit Rain.
Bron, something doesn't feel right.
Ma što to?
I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
A right?
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Stop Birmingham? Stop it? Birmingham?
The Traveller? Dead girls? Ring any bells?
Traveller?
Bron, you're acting weird. Are you still you?
Dobro
No.
pitanje.
Of course.
Stop freaking me out. It's not cool in this current climate.
Ništa, ajmo napustit. Da.
I didn't know where she came from. I was driving along.
Ajmo kod Violet.
Is there something I can help with, Miss Castle?
I hope we're not being too much trouble.
Ti si meni dosta sumnjiva tu.
It's very brave of you to tell the chief that Dorota would be murdered and then stick around afterwards. I'd have run for sure.
You strike me as someone braver than that. Why would I run?
Idemo s tim.
You're prime suspect, aren't you? You look strong enough to strangle another woman. Even if you're innocent, a jury would probably convict you.
Even if I'm innocent. Even if I'm innocent.
Dosta su to teške optužbe.
You look strong enough to strangle another woman.
Violet.
Well, if you can't pay for your rooms, you might just find out.
Da, ti si meni tu najsumnjivija.
No one saw me. No one knew I even went for a drive.
Ali
I
zašto
could
bi
just
hela
run,
cab?
and God forgive me, leave her there to be someone else's problem. But
Da, ovo je guest house.
I had to know. I had to know if I...
Miss Castle, I'm surprised to see you here.
I didn't kill Dorota.
You're a prime suspect, and your alibi is that you were in the guest house with another prime suspect at the time. It doesn't look good for you.
Have you got a problem with me?
Bronwyn je znači prvo osumnjičena. Dobro, ajmo i to zapisat. Eto ga.
Everyone has a problem with you, Bronwyn. I can arrest you for something right now. How does perverting the course of justice sound?
Kinky. Kinky.
Da li da idemo s tim? Idemo.
Oh, you are pushing me today, young lady.
Malo nažupcirat njega.
Say I was breathing, but in all honesty,
Dobro, ništa, ajmo mi
I
u
was
svoju
holding my breath,
sobu.
afraid to get a whiff of death.
Return to Sam. Da, ajmo tebe.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Dobro. Leave.
I took a deep breath and lowered myself to the ground.
Ajmo
You
popričati.
don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
No, thank you.
Ajmo vidjet.
Great. What do you want to know about?
Tko je ubojica?
The murder. My love life. Sam.
Oh. Ajmo s ovim.
Interesting choice. So do the cards. 8 of Wands. Everything's happening all at once. We have to act fast, or at least someone does.
Did you sleep well last night?
Ajmo i to pitati.
Yes, thank you.
Samo to.
I didn't see you yesterday evening.
Oh. Bluff. Da li da idemo s tim ili da... Ajmo probati.
I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What makes you think it's mine?
Your name's written on the inside cover.
Breath was becoming
To je
much more
to.
shallow, and her grip weakened.
Ajmo
The operator
Rain
answered after the second ring.
posjetit.
Mrs. Gallagher, an unexpected pleasure.
How long are you planning to be here?
Ti dosta službeno se prema meni odnosiš.
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave, or you kick us out, obviously.
How did you know Dorota was going to die?
Why do you think?
Why do you think the police suspect Bronwyn?
Now that's a very good question. Logically speaking, you'd assume all three of us were in on it. Or none of us.
Good point.
She was
Dobro, zboriš.
The blacktop rippled in
Ajmo
front
kod
of me.
Lexi.
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Did you have a pleasant evening last night?
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you? I didn't see you around yesterday evening.
Znači opet idemo na bluff. Bluff.
But
Oh no. Was I sleepwalking again? I haven't done that since...
Sleepwalking.
For ages. I didn't come into your room, did I?
Oh, ne.
no.
Oh, thank God. I'll try not to let it happen again.
Ti si mi dosta se nervozno ponašaš. Skvrći ruke, pa onda stalno joj pogled luta. Šta
I opened the door
skrivaš,
from the
Lexi?
kitchen to the garage and flipped on the lights.
Šta
I fell
skrivaš?
down in the doorway and cried.
What's going on, Violet? Is everything okay?
A ti mi reci.
Yes, I'm okay. No. Yes, I'm okay.
Well, what are you doing here then? You said you'd help me. I just need you to keep an eye on the guests and let me know if you see anything strange. So, if you're here, who's doing that?
And headed towards the door, ready to
Yeah.
show the officers my car and prove that it wasn't real, just a vivid dream. But my stomach dropped as I opened the door.
Ajmo u sobu i... Ajmo bit ti. Lexi.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
Da, ti si tu dosta čudno se ponašaš.
Do you understand? Your daughter's been in a fatal accident.
Ajmo kod Violet.
Hello, Lexi. What can I do for you?
Please don't ask us to leave. The police want alibis from everyone for last night.
Well, I don't have one. I literally can't remember what I was doing.
Please don't ask us to leave.
Have you been speaking to Sam? You're safe for the minute.
That sounds ominous.
Da.
If one of your crew did murder Dorota, you can't really stay here, can you?
Ja tebi ništa ne vjerujem.
You,
Dobro.
she said. Then
Ajmo kod
she
Bronwyn
cut
i
off her
ajmo kod
face
Ray.
in front of me.
What's up, Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
I'm worried about our alibi.
Oh, Lexi.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. I'm more worried about Ray. Since when did he start praying?
You think he's lying?
Of course not. This is Rain we're talking about. I was just saying it's odd, that's all. Maybe he's found God?
Ali on ne vjeruje u njega.
It spoke. Your body is
I'm
nothing
Ray.
more than a prison for your...
Something's weird, isn't it? Ron seems strange today.
How are you?
Do you think Dorota was planning on marrying Oscar?
Ko je pak taj?
What makes you say that?
Well, nothing. It was just something I thought I saw. It doesn't matter.
Others. I must
Ništa,
set
ajmo kod
free.
Chiefa.
What is it, Miss Taylor?
Why did you hire Sam?
I didn't hire Sam, the Shaw family did.
No, they didn't. Why did you hire Sam?
Da, ona je tu sumnjiva, isto.
Tarot cards tell you that. Listen, Sam gets results. Nobody knows how, but the results are got. I want the killer found as quickly as possible. You got a problem with that?
Ne.
Who would want to kill Dorota? Dorota's boyfriend seems sweet. Are Dorota's family safe?
Idemo s ovime tu.
You doing your own investigation? Great! Let me know when you find out.
Bronwyn thinks you've got it in for her.
I go after bad guys. If she's a bad guy, then I've got it in for her.
Why weren't the police protecting Dorota? What were you doing Monday night?
Zašto ona ispituje ovog glavnog?
Why weren't the police protecting Dorota?
In hindsight, that does look like a good idea, doesn't it? We didn't believe you. We still don't.
Dorota's boyfriend seems sweet.
Have you met him?
Ne.
Yes. No.
Yes or no?
No. Yes. No.
Still sticking with that, huh?
Are Dorota's family safe?
Why? What are you gonna do?
Nothing, just checking.
Da.
Nobody's safe. Nothing, just checking.
Da.
I've got my eye on you, Lexi Taylor. Lexi. Rain, are they even your real names?
Ne. Najvjerojatnije.
The impression that I get from this dream and from your explanation of this dream is that perhaps, Gabby, you might always be giving...
Ništa, ajmo... Da. Se prebacit... Tebi.
Hello, I'm Rain.
A onda u idućoj epizodi ćemo se prebaciti na ovoga tu. Pa da.
And you should be loved for who you are.
Idemo kod Lexi.
Rain, I'm so worried about Bronwyn. What are we going to do?
Why are you worried about Bronwyn?
Dobro pitanje.
The chief thinks she killed Dorota.
Maybe she did kill Dorota.
Ne vjerujem u to.
That's not even funny, Rain. Bronwyn's the least murdery person we know. But okay, let's say she did do it. What possible reason could she have for killing Dorota?
Psychopathic tendencies? Crime of passion?
Da, zašto bi ona bila
Psychopathic tendencies?
psihopat?
Crime of passion?
Maybe. Maybe Bronwyn and Dorota were secretly lovers. And Bronwyn found out that Dorota was seeing someone else and killed her in a jealous fit of rage. Or maybe it's just another one of your twisted late night fantasies, in which case, leave me out of it.
It was found within a sealed well at St. Augustine's.
Ajmo kod Violet i onda ćemo kod Bronwyn otići. Oh.
It was discovered just over a decade ago, after a sudden sinkhole in the graveyard exposed the well's contents.
Have you met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Do you think Sam's onto us?
Onto what exactly?
The real reason we're here. What we did last night.
What we did last night? Pada mi na pamet jedino krevet, da ste tamo bili. Ali ako nije nešto drugo...
Our role in the murder.
Our role?
We just predicted the murder. It's a prophecy, not a to-do list. I don't want to look like we're hiding something, but at the same time...
We're hiding something?
Dobro pitanje.
We're being cautious. We said one thing to the chief and look where that got us now. I don't think August is ready for any more strange.
Dr. Dimitri Sheffield, an expert in the field of archaeology.
Nje nema. Nema, da.
This, combined with the moon's low gravity, a lack of sunlight...
Rain.
Kod njega.
I'm busy. You gonna turn yourself in?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You don't want to see when I'm angry. A woman is dead. Go play card games somewhere else or whatever the hell it is you do.
To si dosta hladno rekao.
But the work kept him going.
Chief.
It had to. Dimitri kept reminding the others, and himself, that they were writing history here.
Da, ajmo na Sema. s time ćemo znači završiti ovu epizodu broj 1 ove dosta intrigantne igre The Shapeshifting Detective. Da, čini mi se da je priča dosta tu zamršena. Jer eto, prvo osumnjičena je po meni Violet, a ne Bronwyn. Ali vidjet ćemo. Ko zna, možda je Rain ubojica. Ili Lexi. Vidjet ćemo, ali prvi pik mi je trenutno na Violet. Da, dosta se ona sumnjivo ponaša. Iako su tu i Lexi je dosta sumnjiva. Ali ko zna, možda je nevino sumnjiva. Čisto ona je samo dosta nesigurna u sebe, pa onda da, možda je krivi trag na nju. Da, ko zna, možda si i ti ubojica. Vidjet ćemo, da ne bude neki plot twist, pa onda da. Ali ti si za mene prvo osumnjičena za sada. Ali eto da, s time ćemo znači završiti prvu epizodu u igri The Shapeshifting Detective. Znači, moramo otkriti ubojstvo jedne mlade djevojke. Pa da, eto, vidjet ćemo šta će se dogoditi u epizodi broj 2.